Damn, dude, I've had a renaissance in the gifts I've been sending. I thought I always thought like I was done. I thought I was pretty good. I'm like, I don't think I can do it. I see people send gifts. I'm like, that's pretty. Some people have like a really nasty like gift game. Mine started to get really. I was embarrassed about it, and lately it's been crazy.
I feel gay giving out the gift. I got you all gifts recently. I got everybody little tiny notebooks, and I was too afraid.
We're talking about gifts, like these things.
Oh, I thought you meant gifts.
No.
Yeah.
We're talking about like I just sent someone a laughing like anime chick. Pretty good. That's a pretty good one.
Let me see that.
It's a laughing anime chick.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gifting?
Yeah, I'm
Gifting hard?
I'm gifting. So you're talking about your gifts. You've been
I thought you were
giving
talking about gifts. Yeah.
Really?
I also thought you were talking about gifts.
What? No, gifts. My gift game on phones.
Let's actually say GIF from now on.
Is it a GIF?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they were
It's GIF and it's Michelangelo.
You said Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He conceded.
Let's pretend from now on. Let's say it wrong and gay forever.
So they're not.
Let's
gifts?
agree right now. We're saying GIF and we're saying Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
You're trading me a fucking. You're meeting me at Michelangelo for gifts. So they're not called gifts.
That's our DMZ. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Why do they use it? Why do they use a G?
Because that's the first word in graphic something.
Oh. But then GI is.
I forget what it is. It's graphic.
Silent
something.
H. Huh. Like in Spanish.
Well, giant. The word giant. GI.
True. What else? I think we stumbled upon a law of fucking grammar.
I think we're just too stoned. Actually, I think this.
Yeah.
This is a
We're
good
pushing
thing.
the limit right now.
I think we figured something out here.
Yeah.
We've hit roads.
Giraffe. Dude, Sid.
Giraffe.
I'm a dumbass for pronouncing that GIF. I feel embarrassed. Before I stood on the throne of just the alphabet, being like, guys, you're the idiots. It's GIF. Now I'm here showing my fucking ass. Giraffe. What else is there?
That's it.
GI is.
So what's your you got any favorites so far where you got to be like, ooh, don't send that too much. Don't play that one out.
No, honestly,
Really?
they've just been at the moment. I've been sending really nice ones. I don't know. I can't find them. Oh, that's just.
Are they all jokey or do you send any sincere GIFs?
No, they're all jokey. They're fun. I haven't hit the sending.
You've never
sincere
sent a
gifts.
sentiment GIF?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're always kind
It's
of
a modern
tinged
love
with
letter.
Fun. They're always tinged with a little bit of humor to send a sentimental GIF.
Yeah.
GIF. Fuck. Which one is it? GIF. Fuck.
Dude.
I've been talking wrong.
We should take like a
Tim's
20-minute break.
GIF.
My GIFs. That's going to take me a while to reuptake.
Yeah. It'll be worth it though. You'll be on a podcast in 10 years saying GIF and they'll be like, you haven't always been saying it that way, dude. We only just started saying GIF. Everyone else is saying GIF.
Dude, there's so many things like that. I just missed I missed the boat on pronunciation on a ton of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking sucks.
It's not necessary.
I've done it during
That's
stand-up.
the curse of the intellectual loner, reading these things silently in his mind, not having a soul to talk to or understand. I share your plight. I also spend my nights in the ancient library reading the forbidden text.
Dude, it's all I do in my downtime. It's all literally.
There was a time in my life where there was nothing funnier than watching Matt learn a new word that he liked to say that he was pronouncing wrong.
Yeah.
On stage in front of people.
I would get laughs. I'd get laughs.
On
and
the
I'd get off,
word.
like, what was, and they'd be like,
On
you
the word.
said that there was one word I said one time that people, like, literally the whole crowd laughed at me. And I was like, oh,
was it potatoes au gratin?
that was one. Al gratin. I thought it was al gratin. I thought I was like nailing the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Like al gratin.
Dude, that was so. The funniest thing to me was the day I saw you learn that wasn't pronounced right.
I know.
For years, I thought he was doing it on purpose.
What is the actual pronunciation?
Gratin.
Al gratin.
Oh.
Gratin.
I thought it was al gratin.
I mean-
was it all? Do you think it was al gratin too?
Yeah, but I think I do that with any word I have a chance to. Anything that sounds fancier with a late syllable, late accent.
Little Frenchy.
Mm-hmm.
There was another word I did one time, and Shane laughed. He was like, "Dude, you know that's not how you say that." And I was like, "What? Are you serious? I've been saying that my whole fucking life." He's like, "You're way off on that."
Wait, was this someone's name?
No, it was a fuck. I literally can't remember the word.
Yeah.
It was I don't know.
Oh man, while you're thinking about that, I got to tell you guys about this new sport. I was going to tell. I was.
Oh yeah.
telling you. I was giving it a little introduction at the end of the episode, but you were so stuck on Kanye that you didn't even want to hear about your potential for athletic glory as an adult.
Oh yeah, what was it?
This is our sport.
Let's go.
Like so it's called kabaddi. Have you heard of it?
No.
Danny, have you heard of kabaddi?
Is that where you do karate with your butt?
There are opportunities for that. There are definitely opportunities for that.
Oh wow!
What a funny version of like watching like Crouching Tiger or like Kill Bill where they meet. They're just sailing across the screen.
Like do you like twerk to show your strength before a fight?
You learn from an ancient Chinese master with very long gray pubes hanging down, facing you with his naked ass. Just striking them.
Oh my god! Has anyone perfected a flying butt attack?
Learning Iron Cheek.
Oh, we used to do that back in the day. That was a big thing.
A flying butt
to
attack?
like jump in the air, grab somebody's head, and put your ass
that
on.
was
Oh,
Ren and Stimpy.
That's more
Yeah.
chemical warfare, though.
no,
I'm talking
no,
just
no
the
fart.
physical
No
butt.
fart.
That's the flying butt
No,
scissors.
just ass the cheek to face.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not
We
a dirty bomb.
No. We
So
used
you
to
would just go ass to face.
ass to face. Yeah.
That's weaponized ups.
Yeah. It was.
I've never experienced
It
that.
was.
That's offensive up.
Yeah, you got to have hops in your
Whites are
community to
chemical
do that.
warfare. It's a cupped fart in your hand, fucking right over your face.
Yeah, no, that's not. We're very aerial with it. We
can't get our butts to
we
each
get up
other's
in the
faces.
air.
God, that's like the racial version of sucking your own dick. Well, I guess that would be the version of sucking your dick. You don't get your ass in your friend's face.
Yo, what if, you could just as easily pull your bird out and jump and shove your boy's face into your meat. Yo, name a better prank.
Would you? That's crazy.
That's the whole thing.
Just to posterize your boy.
Yeah.
You jump, put your dick out, and put your dick through his forehead. Shit. That would suck, dude.
Yeah.
Then afterwards, someone's bent behind you, and someone else comes and pushes you over them, and like someone else's dick is right there, and you land on it, and it lands right in your mouth. And you're like, "Oh, guys, come on!
Dude, could you imagine getting double dicked in a day?
I'm actually pissed. For real, it's not fucking funny,
Dude, seriously, stop.
dude. Dude, stop fucking my ass,
For real.
dude.
Dude, I used to.
What
people
part
used
of it
to
is
feel
this?
Humiliated when they would get ass faced.
Man.
How? So, like, give me like, would it be off the ground? Would you like see like a tree stump and pop off it and ass face?
No,
like,
no, dog, straight off the ground.
What?
Yeah.
Hand on head, ass face, or
So,
like?
I mean, listen, that was the rudest way to do it, to grab the head and pull it down to your ass. I used to get high enough that I didn't have to grab head. Yeah.
Fuck.
A no hand ass face.
Yeah, I would always go no hand.
Damn.
But then you let the force of your ass to like crash against their face.
It's not that much because you're trying to like hit them with a graze so that when you land, you can run. You would never go.
You got to charge up your special meter for this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we kind of
you weren't hitting him with a Nigerian gas mask.
Nah. You weren't going in. You weren't going into them. You were like hitting them. You would come from behind and like to the left or to the right. You know what I mean?
You're flanking them.
Like I would always come to the left because I jump off my left foot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sydney was drilling ass face in front of his grandparents' house every day in 7th grade.
I kind of want to see you
With the
ass
tree.
face someone. That's what I want to see.
Dude,
I don't
I'll
doubt
ass
you
face
can get up
mine.
there. Yeah, I don't doubt you can get it up there.
Yeah.
I want to see you bird face somebody.
Bird face would be
Oh,
nasty.
dude, that's
Especially if you added the turn that made you kind of whip out a little. You just fucking
dude, a 180 ass face
with total lift.
or a,
You'd
40,
have, if you
a
got
45
lift,
degree ass face.
you got lift on a fucking aerial dick smack. That would
Yeah.
be crazy.
That's basically what kabaddi is.
Wait, what is kabaddi, by the way?
Okay, so you have two different teams.
We could have talked about putting our ass, I think, in someone's face for like 30 more minutes. So what's kabaddi?
Yeah, do you see? It's two. It's like
What if I fucking whip my dick as hard as I could? Retarded, dude. This is shameful.
No, wait, whoa! There's no judgment. There's no judgment.
It's just funny. I know. I'm thinking it's great. But man, how great is it to be this late in life and still be like, what if I fucking whip my fucking dick? Dude, imagine if your partner was there and I smacked you with my dick. This is what,
But at the same
we
time,
all want to talk
the
about.
visual of your boy with his face pressed in someone's bird is so fucking funny.
Especially if you got hands behind the head. And,
Yeah.
we're
And he's like, his face is smushed and he's grimacing at the
Nah, do it in the ear. That's uncomfortable. Just get it right in the ear.
damn, it looks like Squidward.
No, that's art.
It says a dick on his nose. SpongeBob. Give your boy Squidward face is tough, dude.
Dude, ear holing people? That would be so sick.
When you say ear hole, what do you mean?
Just like pop up there.
Oh
like,
my
jab
God,
the ear hole.
dude.
Just,
No,
like,
that's art.
tip
If,
an ear
if I
hole.
just saw a perfectly framed photo of a guy standing and someone had a bird like perfectly placed in his ear, I'd be like, hang that in a museum.
That's called the cuckoo clock, dude. If you cuckoo clock your boy, and a dick went in and out of his ear at exactly at 12 o'clock, that'd be fucked up.
Yeah, we used to yell "yo" when we would do the ass face.
How do you recover gracefully from an ass? Say I just got ass faced. How
Yeah.
do you recover gracefully from an ass face?
I've never.
How
seen
do you
it.
play it off?
I've never seen it.
Or is it just like fuck you, dude?
Yeah, a lot of like it rattles you because like
You
everybody.
stand there, you go, for real?
Yeah, nobody believes.
okay.
Nobody believes it's gonna happen to them. Nobody believes it's gonna happen.
I'm saying when someone ass faced, what was their reaction? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I mean, so I was only ass faced once. So
No, I'm saying if you ask the people you
Right,
ass
you're
faced,
completely
run.
demoralized.
you run. You mostly don't. So if you're there and see an
you
ass
take
face,
off.
yeah, it's usually you act like you're gonna chase them a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you take a couple steps, like you're going after them,
I got you.
and then you get back, like off. You know, get
So
back.
you
to
don't
your
ass
cool.
face then chill. It's like you're gone for that.
Yeah, well, yeah,
you don't see that
bounce,
guy for the
you
rest of the
bounce.
day.
I mean, it's like I've seen people, the types of people that I would see stick around were like doing it out of bullying, and that's
Oh God!
that's not as fun. You got to do it to your boys. It's fun when you do it to your boys.
If you just ass face a stranger, then you chill. That's
That
fine.
it's got to be.
I mean,
You're being oppressed
Sid's
at that point.
guaranteeing
You're being
hey,
oppressed.
Someone that sees this will someday ass face Sydney.
I've been ass faced.
yeah, but like recently, dude.
I mean, kind of.
When?
So
What?
we have fun at my house.
Oh, okay.
We're
I'm talking about.
we're a
It's
very
in the
fun
house.
heavy house.
That's in the
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
I'm talking about a
And-
stranger, a guy with a hammer, a nudist, coming up to you.
No, I mean, I think I would. I don't know what I would do if.
What if he? What if that was a
ass-faced
real
by
narrative that
stranger.
he actually just ass faced? What's his name? Paul Pelosi.
Yeah.
Paul Pelosi got ass faced. They were like, dude, we can't let this get out. Where's a hammer? Put it on the scene. Say he was yelling for Nancy.
Smash his skull.
Did he jump off of anything? Like, no, he just launched right off the ground. We have his fingerprints.
He hopped off of his left foot. He's clearly been drilling this.
Not a couch. Getting air off a couch and ass facing, that's more my speed.
Yeah, we used to do that in the house. It was a house thing. Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm happy I know that now.
Man, that's so crazy. I figured that was like a thing we were all doing.
Nah, white guys were grabbing each other's dicks and stuff. That was different. We had a whole different thing going. Spiking your finger up your friend's ass. Dude. I seriously.
friend was bent over.
Ass-related
That's the one-
hygiene.
They called it elephant fucking when a guy was bent over like to tie a shoe or pick something up, and you ran up behind him and you kneed him in the asshole. I think everyone has it done to them one time, and they do it to another person one
yeah.
time, and you go, "I'm out of the game, dude. This
Yeah.
sucks."
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you start taking a knee to tie your shoes from now on.
That caught up with me in college, dude. I got hit so hard with it. It wasn't a credit. What's it called? Like a rat? No, what's the word for when you fucking spike someone's asshole? There's a
Shark. You shark him.
Sharking was one. There was I forget what the other one was.
I heard credit card.
Credit card was when you just swipe. That's funny.
Swipe? Okay.
There was a.
You got penetrated.
Dude, I wish I remembered the word for this. It was so funny. It was just like a specific term of just goosed. I think it was goosed.
Oh, goose. Little
Goosing him.
goosing.
Someone
Little goose
goosed you?
action. Goose.
Dude, there was a
Yeah.
guy one time. I might. This might be. It might have been me. I don't think it was, but I remember there was a roommate. No, it wasn't me actually. One of our roommates was trying to get up to a top bunk, and someone I know goosed him and like got into his asshole. Basically,
Oh, no.
he had like gym shorts on. And the dude was like, "You were in my asshole. What the fuck?" And he had to be like, "Oh, dude, I'm fucking sorry." And it was. I remember thinking like, "Damn," because at that point you would probably have to go goose. Like you'd be jumped in.
That's a curse.
Yeah.
Because this dude who got him in his asshole had gotten me, and I remember I had to hard goosing for like a month, and I was like, same thing. I was like, I don't want to even play this game anymore.
Yeah, 'cause-
Because when you get goosed that hard, you got to get someone else. You
for
got to
sure.
pass it
Yeah.
on.
That's a vampire bite.
It's crazy. I remember
Oh,
being
man.
like, dude, you basically got in my asshole.
Could you
And
imagine?
the gooser
getting
was like,
goosed?
ew, I felt that. And he also was like, what the fuck are we doing?
He had one leg up on the lap. He
Bro,
had
hot bunk,
He was
dude.
like, he was open for prime goose.
Yes, dude. He was
That's like-
climbing
You're in
up.
shark infested waters, getting on the top bunk.
Dude, dog.
That was like a medical goosing.
Oh God!
It was fucked up, dude.
He gave him an industrial strength goosing.
Dude, it was fucked up. The point being, every now and again, dude, Brittany will goose me in a way that only a wife can. So like they think anything's funny. You know,
Yeah, Ansley gooses me all the time.
just because they got their vagina stretched with a balloon or whatever during childbirth, they think they can just put their finger in my asshole while I'm sleeping naked in my bed. I'll get goosed.
You get goosed in your sleep?
So chilling. I'll be laying there just like chilling or like I don't know. I'll be like laying on my side and she'll come in sometimes and just fucking. Like, I don't even want to talk about it, dude. She'll goose me so fucking hard.
Yeah.
And I'll be
She's
like,
fish hooking your
I'll
butthole.
stop and be like, dude, it's not funny, all right?
Did she try to keep it in there as you're trying to fight it out?
Nah, she'll spite me, dude. And I'll fucking... Dude, I'll clam up because a lot of times she'll fuck with me. I'm in the shower, but I'll already be tightened.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yeah, what's good, dude? You can't fucking even get in here. But I'll be like,
Does she try to
laying
get
down
you?
on my side all the time.
The goose is always loose?
The goose is always loose in my house.
Nice. Yeah, man, when Ansley gooses me, she tries to keep it up there and I have to fight her hand out of there.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
It's fucking
That's
insane.
that's like a prison
It's
shank.
insane,
It's
man.
like a prison shank, dude.
Dude, like I'm just like sitting there, like every time I'm washing dishes or doing something, I am praising myself at how I'm doing something good for the family. You have no idea how much I am patting myself on the back. Every fucking, it's like fractal. In every moment of every moment, I am praising myself somehow.
That's so funny.
It's insane.
Well, there's that Thich Nhat Hanh thing where it's like when you do the dishes, enjoy the whole process.
You got it.
Man, I'm the fucking best.
You gotta. Right? Because you gotta
fighting the
do them
soul-
good. You gotta do them good.
Yeah.
And you don't wanna
Did you
be-
ever try to fuck him on purpose? So like thinking
Nah.
she'll just be like, all right, you don't do these anymore?
Nah, I had to learn a hard lesson from my mom. Can't do that.
Yeah.
She called me out on doing exactly that when I was doing exactly that.
Yeah.
And it was just like, fuck, you can
Leave
see
him
that?
very greasy. Yeah, you leave him. I've left him like, that's how I do them. If you don't like that, then do them yourself.
That's my style
Yeah.
of dishwashing.
Dude,
Yeah,
that was
I don't mind
Take it
grease
or
on my
leave
plate.
it.
that was the day that I learned that people can be one step ahead of you. It was like, fuck, you knew that? You knew I was doing exactly that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Ansley will goose me while I'm washing dishes, man. Just sitting there in the middle of like giving myself like the greatest praise. And like out of nowhere, something just boom in my ass, staying in my ass. And I gotta fight it out of my ass every single time.
Is there a part of you for a split second though, while you're like, dude, I'm the best for doing the dishes, and you just feel your wife enter you that you're not like, oh.
Nah.
Get out, seriously.
That's what I'm saying. Is there a split second that's not like,
No, I feel
Fuck, you gonna make me stop for real.
what the fuck, dude?
Seriously,
Yo,
it's
dude,
not funny. My hands are wet.
I'm fighting you out of my ass as we speak.
you both know her, you can ask her. I fight it out
You
immediately.
fight it out immediately.
Dude, I'm immediately disappointed because I let my guard
Yeah, but
down in my house.
here's my
Like,
thing.
my house is the worst house to leave your guard down in.
True, but here's the thing. In order to fight it out, you have to clench cheek. So the
No, you
fingers
don't-
are inside
No, you can't clench.
And you're,
shit.
Yeah, it's like a Chinese finger
you're
trap.
clamping
you
down.
don't clench. You got to go straight to the fight because you keep it in.
What's the fight?
You got to go straight to the wrist. Get the wrist and start.
You're not controlling the scene at all.
sprawl.
She's
You sprawl.
still.
You got to sprawl,
Dude, what's that Ninja Turtles mobile? It's the big drill on front. She's still. So you're letting her into you. You have to stop her by clamping your butt.
No, you can't clamp because you'll keep her in your butt.
How far into your fucking ass is she?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. She's goose far.
Bro, nothing
goosebumps.
Dude.
can get all the way into my ass, no matter how relaxed.
You're
I am.
all I'm saying is you're definitely clamping.
I
Dude.
got depth on my cheeks.
My
I got cheek depth.
My
You're clamping?
My butthole's like that table saw that stops automatically when they touch it with a hot dog. Nothing. You're lucky you didn't lose something getting in there.
Yeah. And
All I'm
we're-
saying is there's a second where she's in there. Your body, you can't help it. Your body clamps down. When you clamp down,
No, you can help it
your
if you're
butt
trained.
muscles are sucking the finger like a millimeter deeper into your
No,
butt,
Matt,
and
no.
then you propel it out.
First of all, you got to keep in mind you're talking about two trained martial artists going at it with with butt goose.
Incapacity, dude.
So when she goes in, she gets in deep and she cups, so she grips the cheek as she's goosing.
So she's spreading a little bit.
No, she just bam boom. Like it's like a quick. She uses thumb on the outside. I'm pretty sure. You know, she's like a big like bam bam grip.
So she's controlling the cheek so she can get in.
Yeah,
Is she getting in with her thumb or like her other?
Now her thumb is on the outside.
Gotcha.
Like she's gripping. It's like all these fingers in my butt. Like every single one of them up there. and she keeps lifting up as if she's like dude, like she would like if
like a bowling ball.
if I stood there and took it, she would like lift me into the sink. You know what I mean? It's like it's insane.
Fuck.
It is insane. That is an insane feeling to have happened out of nowhere, and when you didn't hear somebody approaching.
You know what?
I'd say.
I had a dick prank I always wanted to try out, and I never got around to it. And it was when you're at the height of like ball tapping and shit like that. I always thought it'd be funny to grab the head of your boy's penis and yank it down one time real quick.
Ring the doorbell.
Like a church bell.
Yeah, ring the doorbell. Yeah, that's
Shane,
a fucking ding
I
dong.
never ran that
That's
one.
a ding dong, dude.
Yeah, ding dong.
Yeah, Shane does that.
He keeps him alive.
Yeah, he like right before you get on stage.
That's such a funny time to nut tap someone too.
It is so uncomfortable.
The nut tap or the gentle lift is so funny. Just lifting someone's balls gently. Like, whoa! It gives you fucking vertigo. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's like putting tape on a cat's feet. It gets you walking weird.
It's like the fluid in your ears. If you get that stuff mixed up, you just fall over.
So Kabaddi, right?
Yeah, what the fuck is Goodboy?
Oh yeah, I don't even know what I should be imagining in my brain. Where is this game played?
India.
Perfect.
Specifically, what kind of building?
It's like a
field?
court, like a court, like outside,
Play
like an outside court. It's something
Grass?
soft. It's got to be something soft.
An air-conditionless warehouse. Go on.
in the professional league, they play it on like a matted surface. Right?
Okay.
Like a woven matted surface?
No,
Or
like a
spring, like a spongy
beautiful
matted
quilt?
surface.
spongy mat,
Like a beautiful
like a
quilt?
jujitsu
Like
mat.
a safety mat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you have a team of 7, and then so we have a team of 7. We'll send Tim over there to their team of 7. He's going to be our tagger, right? He goes over the line.
We got an inside man?
Well, that's how the game is played. Only one
that.
person can go over at a time.
Damn.
His entire goal is to tag one person on their team of 7 and then run back over his line before they tackle him and pin him to the ground. So like the strategy becomes in how you tag, because they can circle around you if you go in too deep into their lair, into their area. So you have to.
So you're kind of corralling them because they're trying to avoid being tagged.
They're corralling you too. Because they
Right.
gotta
But if
tackle
they
you
get
before-
close enough, you're going to tag them.
exactly.
What if they
Right.
cross onto your side of the field?
Then they're out. Right. So if I tag, so if Tim tags Danny,
Yeah.
he gets across the line, Danny's out. Right. Now let's just say
But
Danny,
they can't get too greedy on the line, because then you could stand on the other side of the line, tag him, and just jump right back over.
No, yeah. If you cross on the wrong side of the line when you're not supposed to, you're out.
They'll kill your wife.
Yeah.
They execute your wife on the field.
Yeah. So
What's a typical formation, though? I'd imagine you'd have like a couple guys trying to lure him in, and then a few guys behind.
a lot of the teams will hold hands and like try to make a human chain around the person.
trying to hold my hand, bro.
Dude, we wouldn't do that style. That's not our style. Pause. That's not our style.
Josh.
We're a little freelancy.
Sure.
You know, like
We would lock arms and river dance at you.
Sure, this is straight as hell, dude. Locking arms in your voice, like yodeling at the top of a mountain.
I mean, river dance is keeping your footwork ready. You're ready to go any direction at all times, right? So, dude, it's so sick to watch though.
Yeah.
because it's like and you can like tag with your foot.
Really?
Yeah, so a lot of people do a scorpion kick, because like they scorpion kick and then they like after they scorpion kick, they're like in the starting blocks to like run.
What's a scorpion kick?
Like
Could
when
you demonstrate one for us right now?
yeah.
Please. The floor is yours.
Here we go. Caught it.
Good catch.
Caught it.
Good
Boom.
catch.
To the back.
That's a donkey kick.
Well, 1 foot.
I'm thinking a scorpion. I think your foot would go over your
Yeah,
head.
I'm thinking up and
Okay,
over your
that's
head.
fair.
The
But
donkey
they,
kick.
they call it a scorpion kick in the they refer to it as a scorpion kick.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, you
That's a donkey kick.
Sid, I'll be honest, you had me.
Another scorpion kick. It's like, I don't think
They
so.
do get hyped on it too when somebody
bet,
goes
dude.
with the scorpion kick technique.
Yeah, they give him a donkey kick.
Those guys probably squeeze you so hard when they're tackling you. It probably feels like your bones are going to break when those guys get their arms wrapped around.
So here's the other thing. Say 2 people grab a person to try to tackle him, but he drags them over the line and touches the line, both those people are out. So whoever touches the tagger when he touches the line, you're out.
Oh, so you can keep struggling.
There's an element to sumo in it.
Oh yeah, a little wrestling. So the teams are all configured pretty much the same
Now,
way.
when's the play called dead? When you're completely immobilized or pinned?
Completely immobilized, or here's another caveat. As the tagger, when you're over on their side, you have to be holding your breath the whole entire time.
What?
And the way that they know that you're holding your breath is that you're nonstop saying the word kabaddi, 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 kabaddi. And if there's a pause in you saying kabaddi at any time,
Your turn's over.
You're out.
Wait, who's this guy? Who has to hold the breath?
The tagger, the person that's over there trying to tag and get away, he has to be saying kabaddi the whole entire time.
What?
That is the
Why the
craziest
fuck would they
rule
add that
I've
in
ever
there?
heard.
Even when he's being tackled and struggling, he still has to be saying kabaddi.
Kabaddi. So people are like covering his mouth. Yeah, that's the golden snitch, just putting your hand over his mouth.
I haven't seen
Damn,
that
you definitely
technique
can't breathe.
developed.
I was thinking I could breathe while
You
but there's
can't.
dudes that can like play the didgeridoo for like 5 hours. You might get like a nice breath loop, like kabaddi, 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 kabaddi. No, you can't. Fuck.
Yeah.
No, I bet you they could breathe. They just can't stop saying the word.
Kabaddi,
Yeah, but
kabaddi,
I
kabaddi,
think there's a
kabaddi.
rhythm
You
that they
can't-
have to say it
You
in.
can't breathe in if you say kabaddi.
I'm certain that they're taking in oxygen.
Give it a whirl.
Try it.
I will. Tell me the rhythm and I'll try it.
Kabaddi, kabaddi,
Pick
kabaddi,
your rhythm.
kabaddi,
Pick
kabaddi,
your rhythm that you
kabaddi,
think is
kabaddi,
gonna allow you to
kabaddi,
breathe.
kabaddi, kabaddi, kabaddi,
I can't do good. I can't even say it.
kabaddi, kabaddi, kabaddi. I can't breathe while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I can't even say the word.
It's a 30-second time limit, so they have to say kabaddi for 30 seconds, and the raid's over. So you can't just be there all day. So it's 30 seconds that they have to hold their breath, and they do it by loudly chanting kabaddi.
Oh wow, this is
So where you have the straight like the inside dope on the craziest sports because you showed me competitive tag.
Yeah. I love these sports.
We should try to link up with sports on the periphery.
I think we should.
I think
we
that's a
should
good
either
idea.
be a tag team,
Just
like a
interview-
road chase tag team,
just
or a kabaddi team. Man. I think we
Presenting
could be so
fucking
sick.
weird sports would be very fun.
Let's do it.
That'd be fun.
We got enough people. We got enough.
think we
We got
could.
enough retards to.
I'd like to sponsor a scoreball team.
What's that?
What?
Is it scoreball is the name of it, right?
What?
Scoreball is a Paralympics game for blind women, and they line up in front of like small soccer goals, and they roll a ball or like throw it. And there's 3 goals. There's like 4 players on each side, and everyone acts as the goalie. And so it's your turn, right? You get up, you take the ball, and you wing it at their goal or where you think their goal is because you're blind. And everyone tries to guess where it is and get in front of it and block it. it's the best shit ever.
Wait, so
It's blind dodgeball?
No, it's the
No,
opposite. 'Cause
no.
if the ball hits you, you get a point,
It's
right?
blind shootout, basically.
You're trying to hit the ball
I
and a
think it's
blind
called
guy's
scoreball.
throwing a
Hang
ball.
on.
So a blind guy is throwing a ball and blind people are
I think
trying
it's
to
just
get
for
hit
women.
by the ball.
Like I think, yeah, the goal is to try to get hit by the ball, from what I understand.
And as a blind person throwing the ball, you're just trying to
No,
like
it's-
not
shit,
hit
it might not
people?
be called scoreball. Fuck.
Maybe you're trying to not hit people as the blind.
you're just throwing a ball into the void.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're doing everything into the void, but yeah.
But then it hits someone and you hear that it hit someone and it must feel really good.
Dude,
Fuck.
You know?
my son went to a little field trip recently, and they were playing a game. I think they
Goal
were,
ball. I'm sorry. It's called goal ball.
I think they were playing
Goal?
this game.
goal. Like goal
Goal
ball.
ball.
Yeah.
And you're like kneeling on the floor in front of a very wide but short goal.
Oh no.
And you dive and just you're guessing where a ball might
When
be.
you dive from your knees.
Yeah, they all do. I forget how many ladies it is, but they're all like standing side by side or kneeling on the ground side by side, and they all just try a move to block wherever the ball might be.
This sounds like a Mario Party game.
Dude, it's so funny.
So if they hit the ball, if they get hit by the ball, it doesn't go in their net, and therefore that's a
They
good,
block the goal. Yeah, it's just a shootout.
It's a mini game.
Yeah,
it's a totally blind shootout.
yeah. I guess we could probably
Oh.
embed some footage if I show
Sounds
you guys.
awesome.
Dude, so
Oh no, they're
Wow.
standing. They're standing. But I mean,
And they roll it like, whoa, nice.
this is the Paralympics level of this.
Oh my god, dude! Can we fucking please play? Imagine just reaching into the blind and feeling. Oh, and they got to roll the ball like a kickball.
Yeah, and they're like diving across the boards and shit for it.
Fuck, dude! They're whipping that thing.
yeah, dude. So my phone went on a field trip to like a little campsite. It was supposed to be an overnight thing, but they changed it to a 1-day thing. And they played this game where all the kids wore blindfolds, and then they would have their team on the outside without blindfolds, control, like telling them where to go and where to grab a ball, pick it up, and throw it at a person on the other team to hit them. And when my son told me he was playing that game, I was like, "Oh, tell me about the game." It was fun. He was trying to not talk about it because he ran full speed into a chick, knocked her off of her feet, and I go, Finn, did you at least apologize? Because when he's in a competitive thing, he's like fucking, he's locked in and he can't. So I'm like, Finn, did you at least apologize to her? And he was like, I tried, but she was too busy crying.
Damn. They both had blindfolds on?
They both had blindfolds on. And he's handling it so nonchalantly because he's like, well, that's where my guy was telling me to run.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not.
I mean, dude, I witnessed in grade school, one of my bros tackled a girl as hard as he could in the recess yard, and it was the craziest shit I've ever seen. Because they started playing football with us, and it was like, all right, we got to play touch, whatever we're doing. And he fucking, I think it was gym class, actually. We're playing football, and he, like, Tiki Barbered a chick.
Yeah.
Like, as fast as he could, and, like, shoulder down, and just devastated her, and was like, what? We're playing football. And everyone was like, oh my God. It was the craziest. And we never talked to him about it. We all were just like, that was fucking crazy. It was probably like 6th grade or something.
So we had this chick.
And we always just like, dude, nice stick. And we are like, that's crazy. Why'd you do that? And he's like, I don't know. Just tackled a girl as hard as he could. It was the craziest
It probably
thing.
looked hilarious though.
Dude, it looked, I'll never see that ever again. It's dude,
Dude, I used to see
like kicking a fucking paper bag, just floating it, just fucking right down. It was fucked up.
Man, we had this chick named Erica Peterman, and I'm saying she's such a sweet person. That's why I'm saying her name, right? Mm-hmm. She was in our, so we had an honors class, right, that we were all in. We did gym with like the worst class, like the class of people that like if they were any worse, they would all be in special ed, right? So there was only 2 athletes in my class, me and this kid, Ian Kaiser, and we would always play with the other, like go do stuff with the other kids. We'd be on their teams. Right. So anyway, this chick, Erica Peterman, she got fucked up at gym class, every single gym class. Somehow, it always seemed to be accidental too. Like she would like try to not participate in shit.
Yeah.
She'd be sitting on the bench and get hit in the head with a basketball. And not like from a shot that ricocheted. It would be like from a pass that went wild. You know what I mean? Like she was getting beamed. So
She was a black Marsha Brady.
white. She's white. She's white. She's white.
She's a regular Marsha Brady.
I just wanted to say black Marsha Brady.
Yeah. I was there were only 2 black people in my class.
No, it's
God,
Jan. Jan Brady was the one that got fucked up, wasn't it?
Marsha got hit in the nose.
Oh yeah, with the football. She got football face.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're
She
right.
got hit in the face with a
Sorry,
football.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Dude, so we used to, so
I
me
think about that once a month. I'm like, damn, Marsha Brady got crushed with that football.
Dude, what an iconic moment. Oh, my nose.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that chick was, but it wasn't on purpose though. It was just
Dude, it was always be somehow incidental. And she would like
Was she hot?
she was cute, but she wouldn't be considered hot. She was like nerdy, bookwormish, like the person.
People didn't know at the time. You're saying, oh God.
Yeah. Dude. But she would always leave her feet. You know? Yeah. Like she got knocked off her feet like every single time. Right. So towards the end of the school year, the teacher made it so that me and this kid Ian, we couldn't be on the other class's team anymore. We had to start being on the team with the people in our class, right?
Yeah.
Because we just devastating them every single time. So we started to protect Erica Peterman because everybody would just target her and try to like.
So you did start trying to hit her with the ball.
Yeah, or just like she was the weak link, so they were trying to give her the ball so they could like fuck with her. And we were playing floor hockey, and
So fucking fun.
dude, so we would keep her in a certain area up against the wall that partitioned the 2 gyms.
Yeah.
Right? And we would keep her over there and we would just easily protect her. Like keep the ball from her. So the one time
This is how you protect a girl in sports. Keep the ball from her.
right? Keep the ball from her, right?
No.
So
Being a jerk, guys. I drank too much coffee.
dude, so she was behind me one day against the wall, right? And then the ball came like dude, the ball came over. I hit it away, right? She started running that direction towards where Ian was, like on the other side. I turned my head. At some point, she must have came back behind me, right? And somebody ricocheted the ball like behind me and hit the wall and bounced off. So I tried to turn to run to go get it as it ricocheted, and I body checked her into the wall. And it like rattled the whole entire. It was like one of those big walls that
Jesus,
like would
dude.
move. Dude, it rattled the whole entire fucking wall. And like at the end of it, like she left her feet, but she was pinned between me and the wall, like off her feet.
Yikes.
Dude, it was insane. Insane. It felt like every bone in her body collapsed.
Probably did.
Yeah, dude, it was wild.
You pulverized her.
I did. Dude, it was like, I mean, the way, again, I don't think.
She probably shit in her pants a little bit.
I think you might have capitalized, destroyed her. Black team destroyed.
So,
Marsha Brady against the wall.
and
That might have broken her hymen. Do you know that?
dude, so like, her stick went flying, right? And when I stopped and like tried to like stop from crushing her, like my feet started skidding and one of my shoes came off because it wasn't tied that tight. So like my shoe came off.
It sounds like a car accident.
It was fucking insane.
You're Lightning McQueen in this story. Both of my side windows break.
Yeah, dude.
So
I
you
felt,
flattened a white lady.
yeah, dude. It was devastating.
You fucking flattened a milk
Yeah.
maiden.
Damn.
Yeah,
lady.
that was one of my.
She probably has an insatiable sexual fetish stemming from this incident.
A lot of crushing. Let's be crushed. That's a hot fetish for
crushed
dudes
by a
getting
black
into
guy.
this- Having just, or I like this when dudes want like fat ladies to like crush them and lay on them and smother them. That's the funniest shit. I love thinking about when dudes get hit with like weird but harmless sexual picadillos. Makes me laugh so hard of being like, I just want to feel suffocated by a big fat lady sitting on my fucking face. There's dudes that are into that.
I know.
Yeah, what was the biggest lady you were under?
I don't know if I've ever was under the biggest lady I was with. To be fair, I've never, I've always saved myself from that situation.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a pragmatist when it comes to having sex with large-sized women in my past. But I have no shame about I'd never had shame about that.
Yeah.
I would show people my lover. If I had a large lover, I would present to all my boys and I'd dig this.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd be like, what the fuck? And I'm like, it was awesome. It was an awesome experience. I never had like the shame about that. I'd be like,
that's cool.
She was a large, beautiful woman and we had a nice time. Like,
That's great, man.
dude, my bros would rag on me. I'm like,
I bet.
You guys can
That's
say
their job.
It's true, but it's like,
You can't be completely unchecked.
Sensually, it was true, but sensually, what my thing for them, I'm like, you guys are missing out. Sensually, it's a fucking fantastic experience.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you guys have this weird pride thing about it. You're just denying yourselves.
Ooh.
I'm like,
you're talking about the perceived extra effort the big ladies put in. Is
not
that what
just
you're
that.
talking about?
It's that. It's
just
just.
that.
It's a tactile experience.
Yeah.
Dude. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking. It's a tactile experience, bro.
And I know I've said this before, but like everything feels like a titty on them.
Yeah.
It's like, it's wild.
It's just nice. I don't know. I remember just being like, I couldn't do this every day, but this is fucking nice. I remember just being like, this is kind of nice. Am I being too honest? No. I remember thinking like that was great. It's like if all my boys wouldn't stop teasing me, I'd probably marry you. My boys will tease me too much.
Yeah.
I don't think about that all the time, dude. About just getting like a big fat wife, having your wife just totally transform on you.
Yeah.
You got to hold it down. You can't be a pussy about it.
What do you mean?
If
Like,
you marry
follow
a
her?
lady and she just becomes a fat lady, if it's in her stars to become
Yeah.
a big fat mom,
This is Bitch Wife 101.
to be fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about some women are great in their fatness though? There's some women that are great.
I think when behind every great woman who is fat is a sniveling weasel husband.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're telling you have to put the brakes on your
Yeah,
fat.
it's the balance is completely off, and the dad is deprived of like sunshine at a certain point in his life, and he just becomes gray. And
I have seen dudes though, skinny mustached men who pair perfectly with a big fat wife.
yeah, well, I think you look at a
There's
skinny
the types
guy.
that go, oh
yeah.
mama, oh mama, oh mama. Oh my
Daddy
God.
lucky.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's pervert shit.
Pulled out their fart stained underwear. Whoa, mama. Yeah, I don't know, but there's like some beautiful big fat wives that come and they're so great with kids. It's like, don't you reward her? Say, babe.
You bless her.
You say, babe, you eat a cookie? You big fat. Well, you big fat.
Yeah, but you're looking at it from the fantasy perspective too, like so far from the outside.
I am.
Like there's
Yeah.
a day to
You're
day.
fetishizing
There's some
it.
going ons in that house that.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, every now and again, I'm sure your big fat wife goes down. That's got to be kind of...
when you were a kid, did you ever have a
Like,
friend?
take a spill.
What happened?
becomes too tired.
She feels weak. She needs
Big fat wife's down again. But there's something
Did you know
so
sign on her?
Did you- when you were-
homely about a big fat mom in the house, and it's like,
Did you know any other kids with big fat moms when you were a kid?
Hmm?
And did you ever see? I mean, it was inevitable if you spent enough time in a kid's house. Eventually, you would see their mom bitch about something. And when a fat mom finally did like a foot stomp, like, "This is what I'm talking about in this house," and like you see the arm fat jiggle, and like the bracelets are clinging and clanging.
skinny
on it.
mom can do
Like,
that
dude,
too, though.
They can do that,
Yeah,
but when
but they
you
don't
when
have
you
a lava
watch
lamp like
the physical
arm.
impotence of a big fat mom losing her shit, you go, "Ooh,
True.
dark
That's
future."
yeah, that's true. But I feel like you can almost read that energy upon meeting. I've seen some like angelic fat moms who have they're just angels. They're just cherubic little angels, dude.
Then God bless you, I say.
True. But I hear what you're saying. It is a absolute. I mean, it's a woman's own Trojan horse. To sneaky, quietly get fat within her own relationship, and then be like, "Baha, I'm a bitch." Baha, I've been in here the whole time. Like, yeah, I know. You've been torturing me this whole time process. Baha. Yeah, that is a force. But
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is the holidays go by. There's cupcakes being made every birthday. There's going to be like 10,000 calories a year that just stays on. If you're at home and you're making delicious treats. That's tough to make delicious treats and be like, oh, by the way, keep it tight.
Yeah, but those. So anytime
You think there should be an allotment? Be like, legally, you can gain 10 a year. You can't deny a lady 10 pounds a year, dude.
for how many years?
It's Christmas and then it's Easter before you fucking know it.
10 pounds for how many years?
Or a year. Not per year. 10 pounds a decade.
Okay. 10 pounds.
It's
a
within
decade.
her legal
That's
right.
realistic.
10 pounds
Yeah.
a decade.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Women also just
Pound a year.
physically manifest the stress that they take in. Like that eventually just shows up on them.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to completely understand.
10 pounds a year, dude. You got to, or no, 10 pounds a year is actually, no, that's a lot. That's
10 pounds a year would actually be a
morbidly
worrying
obese.
sign.
Yeah, true. It would have to be a pound a year, too. You have a bank. You'd have like 10 banked. And then,
Sure.
And then the state would come in. Otherwise, it's a very uncomfortable
They
conversation.
take your fat wife out of your house.
She goes to China. They take a re-education thing. But yeah, dude, that would pop.
They
the
put her
third-
with a foster husband.
That would pop the third world off.
if we airdropped all our fat
If your fat wife got
bitches.
exiled to the third world.
your fat bitch wife got parachuted into Haiti.
I mean, 'cause that's a conversation nobody wants to have.
That's the
Operation
ultimate
Dumb Ho Drop.
That's the red card. When you're at the supermarket and she's bitching at you, you pull it there, you go, I'm gonna fucking drop you into Haiti if you don't shut the fuck up.
Just two
then she-
squat, muscular black men approach her from like the cereal aisle, and you're like, "Babe, I'm sorry, you left me no other choice. You are coming with us, ma'am. You are coming with us, and we think you're beautiful."
And they just put her directly into a giant boiling cauldron.
Now they straighten her out.
Yeah.
They straighten her out. A little bit. That's
They
that's
gang your wife.
dude. That's
into losing
industrial strength
200
brat.
pounds.
It's industrial strength brat correction, dude.
That's the final word in brat correction.
Yeah, that would be nuts, dude. But yeah, that's like a conversation you have to have.
Yeah. Oh,
or you become a dude that
I
says,
play Call of Duty too much with my boys. Okay. I'll see you in 6 weeks, bitch. You pull a giant lever in your house, you just yanked out.
to the third world you go.
See ya.
No, I'm pretty sure they'd stop that from happening.
Operation Dumb Bitch Drop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I mean-
I hit Operation
Yes.
Dumb Ho Drop a second ago.
Oh, sorry, my
Yeah.
bad.
How would you have that conversation though? If you're like, bro,
What do you mean?
time you dial it in physically, you'd have to breach the
To
conversation.
your wife?
Yeah, you'd have to breach it.
You go, hey, slow down.
Slow down.
Mm.
Yeah, some dudes aren't willing to have that conversation.
Wait, you mean for the weight gain
Yeah.
or for the bitch? Okay,
Weight gain. Bitch gain, you say, stop bothering me. Or for the bitch stuff, you goes, stop. Fucking knock it off.
Yeah, I was like, are you sure you wouldn't rather be a jiu-jitsu world champion?
No, I'm saying true. Yeah, it's a tough. I could see dudes being like, "I'm never."
You say stuff like, hey, why don't you go for a walk? That's how you get your wife to stop being fat. Or at least that's day one.
Yeah.
Day one, it's time to do something. Put a stop to this. You can't intervene on them. You
Day
can't
one-
be like, I care about you. I need you to be healthy.
Yeah, but
Nah,
you
it's a joint-
got to change. Women don't.
You gotta
accept them
slowly
changing.
give them
You
a
gotta
hint.
say we need to go for a walk.
It's a joint New Year's resolution.
Yeah, it has
And they
to.
go, oh my God, he's doing things like game. Like, not at all.
Yeah, they need to believe we're fixing our problem.
No way.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, yeah, I'm always very blunt with stuff like that. It's a torturous thing, but you have to do it. You have to be very blunt, like, bro. But I don't mind the thick times.
For sure.
But there's a fine line. It's a fine line.
Yeah.
I like the thick.
You gotta keep your bitch in shape.
Yeah.
That's rule number one
You have to,
in the pimp handbook.
dude. It's fucking Play-Doh in your hands, dude.
It's so pimp keeping your bitch in shape.
Yeah, but it's so easy, dude. Girls get like hard. I'm just, I'm not just learning this right now, but like their periods come and like I'm always like, okay, don't eat fucking, like they really want sweet.
The reactor it melts down.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I know.
It like there's a part of them that gets drawn to the sweets that's so fucking because I think it's the flip thing where like biologically women can turn off the part of their brain body connection with sexual stuff, and they've studied this in a lab where like they'll show dudes like goats fucking a bear, and at a certain point a dude's blood pressure will like increase a little bit. Like obviously we don't like that,
Yeah.
but like we'll respond sexually, physically, and there's nothing we can do to
Right.
sever that link. Women can sever the link mentally, but I think they can't sever the sweet treat link where dudes can cut.
Have
it
they
off.
studied this, or is this your theory?
They've studied the sexual one, yes, in a laboratory. Like to
and
the
you
point
want them
where-
to do the same thing with like Danishes and stuff.
yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
the one. Dudes can be like, nah, dude, I'm fucking actually kind of cut right now. That we can like sever the link, but
Take
girls
your word for it.
they get like honey buns, like we get like hot babes. There's a certain point you see a hot babe and you go, fucking Christ.
Oh,
like
it
you
spikes
can't-
your brain chemicals?
Yes.
Yeah.
Women can filter that somehow, where they're like, it's like a thing that
Oh, yeah.
would be whatever, but they can have a thing on their brain where they're like, nope. Or where they're having a biological reaction and there's nothing. It's something like that. I forget.
Yeah. You ever see a chick so hot, you're like, man, this bitch should not be allowed out around families and shit. What the fuck?
I haven't thought that specifically. I usually think, oh, fuck.
No, I go more like, all right, we get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna get everybody
up.
in trouble.
I'm like, there's a, I do, my brain does a thing. Like at a certain point, like you're so hot, you look like ridiculous. But yeah, dude, ever
it's
since I cut the porn, it's like, it's fucked up how much of my eros, dude, my eros was fucking floating about the cyberspace. Dude, I saw a belly shirt the other day and was like, fuck, what the fuck?
That's how
I
it
used to-
should be.
I used to blow past that shit like whatever.
Dude,
I was
that's
like,
how it should be.
no bra, fucking, it like, I have like brain zaps now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's,
Maybe you should go back on porn.
Nah,
No,
don't do
dude,
it,
that's my-
it makes you appreciate
that's
life
my
more.
fucking eros. You think
Yeah.
Michelangelo had fucking his shit all? His eros was.
He had
Totally
it completely in control. Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, obviously, I'm not going to act on it. I'm going to transcend my own nature. But boy, it's become a bit of a struggle.
You're
these
being
last couple
electrified by
months.
tits.
Dude, no, midriffs,
Dude,
tits,
in my
Yeah.
darker
ankles.
hours, I have not wanted to talk about this at
shoulders.
all. My darker hours, 'cause I've been like, I got the shit on lock. I quit porn. And I was like, I might make a mistake out here, but I won't. But I've been like really playing out the scenario of like, yeah, fuck, man, having sex with a stranger. And I'm like, that's a lot of physical titillation. And I'm like, but I'm not going to ruin my family over it. But you quit porn and that all your sexual energy comes back to you and you go, cause I'd be like, how do dudes spike their fucking families for having affairs? I'm like, that's crazy. And I got off the porn and I was like, I could see a guy pulling the wool over his own eyes and being like, it's in my makeup, babe. I'm an animal. I need it. It's like,
oh, sure.
it's a reality to contend with. But yeah, you really have to. It's like the final analysis, you go, that would be a terrible thing to do. Because when you're married, you're
Same
taking
result
your
every time.
sexual drive and slowly just at least you could say, oh, not all of it. Okay, 30% of it, best case scenario. You're strangling your sexual drive. You're like, dude, no, not happening.
Wait,
And it slowly kind of dies.
Wait, why are you doing that?
So you don't cheat or have lurid thoughts about other women.
You don't think so? You can't have the same sexual drive, but just fight the urge to cheat.
No, I don't think so. Because I mean, you're definitely redirecting it and rechanneling it, which is a good thing. But there's got to be
Yeah, I think eventually that impulse does
fade.
Yeah.
I'm praying.
I got lucky.
I'm praying it does.
Early on, I cheated so much that it started to gross me out.
Right. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And I had that going too when I was fapping. And then I stopped fapping and I went, my God. Some of these things I didn't realize. I used to gloss over. I'm going, that's grabbing my attention. That's grabbing my animal attention. I'm like, that's not good.
Man, sometimes I get embarrassed by how much I used to cheat, but then there's sometimes like conversations like this where I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of glad that I did.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I couldn't imagine trying to fight my sexual urges.
I don't know, man.
Trying to curb my current
Maybe
sexual
leave this one alone, dude.
I will, but I don't think it was the cheating. I think you just get so
Yeah, but now
older.
you're saying now you're like you're trying to like quell your sexual urges now.
I'm just feeling my fucking animating libido re-enter my body from cyberspace.
You got, I mean, it's probably
It's too
tough to
much- it's all
remember
too
how
much.
deep
I
Matt
downloaded a
was.
lot.
How deep Matt was
Yeah.
in the game.
I
It's like too much
downloaded
at
a
once.
lot of my sexual energy onto. I uploaded it online.
You're like somebody turning into a werewolf for the first time.
Dude, it's come back to me, and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, I
Yeah.
forgot it. Like, I was just crazy.
You were almost compartmentalizing it, almost like as a matter of efficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just,
sure.
I had, it was so much of my sexuality was in the cloud.
Oh man,
And now it's my fuck. I've taken it. I've
Always
hacked the
been
mainframe. It's a good thing. I'm not,
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
I'm very
Yeah.
liberal about my eros, dude. I'm very Greek. So I recognize, I go, the goddess, dude. The goddess Aphrodite has visited me. Let's run back to my wife immediately.
yeah.
But it's a reality, you know. It's a reality people have to contend with. But I've been faced with it fully. It's enjoyable because, dude, what I thought was like, I'm getting old, dude. I was like, am I just like that? My body done with that part? And I got it back, and I'm like, oh boy, the old ox is still very much alive, dude. The old ox is still very much alive.
Did you when you decreased or you cut out the nog completely? Did you notice any moments with your wife where you go, oh, in the past, maybe I would have like phoned in this part of it because I knew I was just gonna go fucking crank my hog later. You know what I mean? And now without it, you find yourself in the moment like, oh my God, I need to be putting energy into this woman,
Dude.
because I'm about to beg her for sex until she falls asleep.
Yes. And there's that thing of like, she'll be on, if I'm like arguing with her, about to say she'd be on some bullshit. That's not the case. We're arguing. We have two different perspectives. I used to just be like, fucking whatever. And I'd like, I'm not even I'm just going to blot this out. It's just like, I'll just fap. And it's like, that's the depths of a porn hole in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because then that's not on the table. Dude, I had a conversation today about being like, do you think we could just like schedule hand jobs for me? Like, can I just get a couple more? Like, I need those. Like, can I just, this is the stuff you're supposed to be doing. I was like, can I just have some fab sessions, dude? I get it. Like, dude, I'm not pressuring you. Like, I just need some maintenance.
You didn't bring that up?
What?
Did you bring that up?
My eros?
No, did you bring up the potential for a schedule fab sessions too?
Oh, I talked about it today. I was like, you
Yeah.
know, if it wouldn't hurt for you to just check in every now and again with just fucking, I don't care. I'm
What
not
did she
being a
say?
prima donna.
You gonna get
She's
some?
like, I'll keep that on my radar. I
See?
said, thank you.
See?
I'll keep that on my radar. I said,
They like that kind of
That's all
shit.
I need. I know. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You fully can do it. The dudes, if you get into like an affair situation, you've psyched yourself out completely through a lack of communication.
Yes.
Totally, dude. Women, I think, are the most sexually flexible beings on the planet.
Yeah.
They get
They're
naked.
malleable.
They get naked like around each other instantly.
I know that.
We know each other for like 5 seconds. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I saw her naked, and I'm like, dude, what?
I don't think that's erotic to them though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's how like kind of.
I think the women's natural state is they clump up in little groups and then they instantly want to take off their clothes and brush each other's hair. And like the primal urge is that they're checking each other for like bugs and shit. But now it's like, oh, and what's his name? And that
Yeah.
kind of shit. And their tits are out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can bring the depths of your sexuality to a woman, and they're just like, yeah, dude, whatever. It's a blip to them. They're just like, okay. I've made out with all my friends as a joke, and you're like, what? Fuck? Huh?
Yeah.
So that's all. That's the point I was getting to. If you can fully channel all your eros to your wife.
Yeah.
You can even get into confessional sexuality. Or it's like, babe, I got to tell you this. I saw a girl today. I felt so bad. She was turning me.
Why don't you tell me how that goes?
I read a book
that's-
about a guy
that's
doing
different.
that. I read a
That's a
book about a guy doing that. It was very funny. There's a small aside in a book where the lady had to be like, dude, stop. Dude, reading psychology books in like the 50s and 60s are fun because like dudes were so plagued by like totally black and white Christianity that like it fried dudes. They would have to come home and be like, I had impure thoughts, babe, and it's fucking me up. And she'd be like, how about you stop telling me this shit? He'd be like, I have to. Very funny.
Those guys probably got hard off of nothing.
Oh my God. Those dudes, I mean, yeah. Those dudes got hard as hell.
They probably just were hard.
Dude, here's what happened. This is, again, I don't want to keep droning on about my fucking Eros, but the other day I'm watching, someone sent me a Project Veritas link. This is how sad my life is. I get a Project Veritas on Instagram. I'm like, nice. I'm watching it. I'm being like, oh man. The dude's there telling a Project Veritas reporter that he's like, yeah, we're on the lookout for Project Veritas. Like they like, there's like, and he's like talking to Project Veritas, telling him this. I'm like, oh, this is the ultimate.
What a bonehead.
Oh my God, this is the ultimate. So I'm watching this, and then I forget. I think Brittany called me. Something happened. I put my phone down for a second. I'm like, what's up? And I go. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I had to turn the monitor on. I go back into my phone, and it took me right to Instagram Reels, and I saw a lady shaking her ass in some I don't know which aisle of the grocery store. I'm gonna say cereal aisle. Just like it is an Instagram reel, ridiculous lady with a humongous ass. And I felt like I sat on an electric fence. I went, whoa, and I fucking put it down real quick. And dude, my brain started spinning with Nog theories of like, dude, how about you just watch that and go fast? I was like, dude, no, that's Nog. I had to be like, no Nog, no visual stim. And it's again, it's not like a puritanical thing or like a moral thing. It's like, it's a self-discipline thing.
Yeah.
I'm just purely for self-discipline.
Yeah.
And again, it is a net positive to kick it out of my life. But dude, it was like, oh my God, someone pulled the big switch back down on me, and I was like, ugh.
Do you think you'll ever go back in moderation?
No.
Okay.
No. I can't. I have to. It's either all or nothing.
Not a drop. Yeah.
All or nothing. Exactly. I'm not a drop.
Do not serve tattooed above your bird.
It's just the Nog. Dude, it's the net. All the aspects for me are net negative.
Mm-hmm.
Porn dad. Getting caught with porn. Getting caught fapping, dude.
Oh.
That every time. 'Cause I'm a night fapper. So it's like, I'm a bit of a fat pyre, dude. It's like, I got it when everyone's asleep. And it's like, the chances of just being in a bathroom, like, ugh,
Don't come in.
Hold on. It's like, and I'm pretty forgetful too. So like, I could get caught. If anyone get caught fapping, it's me. So it's like all of those are, and then like there's like interpersonal relationship issues where I'm like, I don't think it's ideal. I'll find out. I'll let you guys know in the final analysis. But for now, I'm like total cutout.
Good, man. Good call.
I think it's made dudes too weird, including myself.
Yeah,
I think it's had a very negative effect.
Yeah,
on
porn.
dudes.
Porn. Like when because I don't really watch porn. So what I learn about porn is from hearing like comedians talk about it on stage and shit. And when I hear the stuff that people are just like casually into, again, never judged you, but you were the first person that I ever met that openly talked about T-porn.
Yeah,
and I was just like,
that is the fucking absolute heroin of porn.
Fuck, are we doing as a culture?
Yeah, dude, it'll get you.
You know, that's great. It's got everything. Matt's original analysis of T-porn stands true.
Yeah, it's true.
It's objective and fair.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It has everything.
Sid's right, though. If you were away from porn, it would be so crazy to be like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What? What's up? Like, nah, dude, it's like...
An unfrozen man from the 50s sees porn for the first time.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's the depths of porn addiction. And then you just go... Because then you get into this weird rabbit hole of being like... It's like you're chasing the fucked upness of the thing. Then when like it all crashes down, you're just like, ew, like this is, you're like disgusted. And then you go, what the fuck? And then you cut it out and you're like, oh, that was just some weird porn addict shit. But nobody wants to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. But dude, it's like, it literally will slowly skew you over the course of time. You're just kind of you're chasing a dopamine feed that you're spiking your brain with like fundamental foundational levels of dopamine drives and like your inbuilt like mechanisms for like seeking sexual novelty. And then you're doing it at light speed and like training your brain. And it's truly bad. People can say, oh, just relax. It's like, okay, man.
No, I think it's catching on. I don't think many people are going to push.
I get a lot of people who are like, oh, dude, relax, just watch it. And I'm like, dudes, I get it. You guys have warped your brain.
There's a guy
I warped my brain too, brothers. I get it.
There's a guy that sends Rainy porn links. Like, hey, man, thought you'd like to check these out.
Bro. It's so uncomfortable.
Dude, the other day...
Those are the coolest guys in the world, by the way.
I have a lot of guys spiking my feed with porn like, yeah, fuck that. And it's like, bros, it's fine. It's not going to topple me.
Yeah. Like the other day, Ansley came downstairs wearing like a big sweatshirt, like a bigger than necessary sweatshirt and like tight leggings. And I was just like, fuck. Like, that's where I am.
You avoided the nog that long.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to be.
Yeah. I totally agree with that.
We're never going to render the good society, dude, until the majority of dudes get off of porn.
I am so sexually into my lady.
Nice.
It's one of the funnest things about life.
Don't you kind of think that like porn is almost like wrapped up with like big tech now, where it's like, of course porn's going to grow and innovate and become more and more like
It is. That's what I'm saying. You got to get off it now before it hits like the Oculuses and all that shit.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
I mean, dude, it's going to be virtual reality, real life simulation shit. It's going to be basically as close as you can get to getting pussy. And it's
Yeah, you're gonna have like a standing, almost like Iron Man suit that you step into in your room that your parents get you for fucking Easter or your first communion or something.
Yeah.
And it's like your fingers and hands go into a thing and you experience every sensation and you're just 24 hours a day getting sucked to death.
Wait, would it be a full body suit?
No, it'd be almost like a
So
mechanism
I won't be able to feel kisses on my
you
neck?
have like a belt.
You
No,
can
that'll be
they'll have
tactile.
Okay.
I guarantee there's going to be a way where they'll have like tiny miniature air jets that can be like pinpointed for accuracy and pressure, so they can mimic any physical sensation on your skin,
yeah, it'll be like a thing where it'll have a rotating. It'll be like a
or like ultrasound or something.
so it would have a mouth up around here that could kind of like zero in. It'd be like bump 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 bump.
Oh,
and
I don't kiss on the mouth, dog. I'm a G.
that's up to you.
No,
I mean, I passionately
I'm
kiss
betting.
everyone.
This is what I'm imagining. Maybe I'm 100. Maybe I'm way off, but I would bet you that they're trying to like make tiny, quiet fan jets that can like blow onto your skin from inside of like an apparatus, like an Iron Maiden that you step into, and it'll mimic any sensation.
Yeah, but you would need like moisture suction.
I'm telling you, the
Different
illusion
temperatures of air at the same.
When you're seeing something suck on you and they apply a certain type of pressure, your brain will go, "I'm being sucked on."
Possibly, that is possible.
There's also when you rapidly change the temperatures of air that are coming at you, it quickly feels like moisture for a split second.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
And this will all be happening in an instant by some, miracle of technology. And it's just going to be for like 11-year-olds to go hide and get their bird sucked.
Yeah, but you're gonna. It'd be
By
so
fucking
hard to
Among Us
knock. Your dad's
characters.
gonna have a porn room, where like it's gonna be like the West Wing of Beauty and the Beast, dude.
Dude,
Like,
a porn,
yeah,
porn
yeah.
garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like a
That's
lair,
what the
a
man
lair.
cave will be. That's what the man cave thinks it is.
What I'm imagining is
you're
some sort of
stepping naked into a virtual reality appliance in your home. It looks like a water
Yeah,
heater.
dude, it might just be in the corner of your living room.
Yeah.
yes, I took out the trash.
Dude, it's gonna replace the lazy boy.
Yeah,
Lazy boy.
yeah. I would imagine something that would sync up to like a video you're watching with AI, and like the thing would just be like a there's like a rotating array of different devices that would just encompass your whole body.
Maybe, but I
And then
think
they'd have like the whole like temperature and skin, depending on what was going on screen. it'd
we're going to be
like-
Edison and Tesla on this kind of thing.
I don't want nothing to do with it. Get out of it. If you're in the fucking sex 3D printer, get the hell out of it, dude.
I think the new version of Edison and Tesla is Kanye and Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Gonna be Musk and Ye on this one.
Yeah. I mean,
By the way, those are Ye's words, not mine.
yeah, I know he said that. Yeah, I am rooting for the guy. I also sometimes listen to him talk and go, Jesus Christ.
No, we're going to go back into Jews again. Stop. We're not talking about these guys anymore.
All right, we're over it.
That's
now.
enough.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Are we over an hour?
That's
Sick.
wild. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for the record, I don't want to cheat on my wife. I'm just being honest with the fact.
Dude, that's why we should get a Kabaddi team or a World Chase Tag team.
Sure, we would never get pussy again.
No, we're
Dude, we'd be victorious. But we get so much glory pussy. You kidding me?
dude.
We'd crush at Kabaddi.
We're
No
playing
way,
goal
dude.
ball, and that settles.
Goal ball
That's
is
settled.
where the pussy's at. Goal ball is
Yeah.
where the pussy's at.
I think we.
Damn, just reverse Ray Charles, lady. Let her touch you and be like, oh my God, you're so beautiful.
Either way, we're gonna be athletes.
All right, shut this down.
Let's be athletes.